Malik Jordan wasn't your average billionaire. At just 32, he was the youngest black business mogul on the Forbes list, with a chain of luxury co-working spaces, upscale cafes, and a private investment firm bearing his initials, MJ Capital Ventures. He had built an empire from the ground up, but lately, something felt off. Customer complaints were rising. Negative reviews trickled in, talking about rude managers, dismissive front desk staff, and unwelcoming environments. The most recent review hit Malik hard. Came in for a tour, was treated like a criminal. I guess they don't want people who look like me here. That was 3 days ago, and that's when Malik decided to disappear. He ditched the designer suits, expensive cologne, and luxury SUV. Instead, he threw on a ripped hoodie, worn jeans, scuffed sneakers, and smeared some grease on his face. He skipped a shave and carried a ratty duffel bag with nothing but a notebook and a GoPro hidden in the lining. That morning, Malik walked into one of his newest MJ Lounge locations in downtown Chicago. This one had a sleek aesthetic and a reputation for being members-only elite. He didn't even make it past the lobby. "Sir, you can't be here. This is a private facility," said the front desk woman, her eyes scanning Malik from head to toe with obvious disgust. "I just want to ask about the space," Malik replied calmly. "Look, we don't allow loitering," she snapped, reaching for her phone. "If you don't leave, I'll call security." From the lounge inside, Malik could hear someone laugh. A manager walked up and said loudly, "We don't need people like that making our guests uncomfortable." Malik's heart raced, not from anger, but from realization. This wasn't just poor customer service. This was arrogance poisoning his brand. He nodded, quietly walked out, and sat on the bench across the street. He stayed there for 2 hours, watching. He saw them turn away a young woman with natural hair and a worn backpack. He saw them greet a white man in a polo shirt with a smile and complimentary latte. He filmed everything. 2 days later, Malik returned, this time in a tailored charcoal suit, stepping out a black Range Rover with tinted windows. The same front desk woman nearly choked on her iced coffee when she saw him. The regional director, called in for a VIP visit, came sprinting out with a fake smile and sweaty palms. "Mr. Jordan, we weren't expecting." "Exactly," Malik interrupted. "You weren't expecting me 2 days ago either." He pulled out his phone, hit play. The lobby echoed with audio of their insults, their threats, their laughter. Then he pulled out a tablet and showed side-by-side reviews, video clips, and loss reports. "You see," he said slowly, locking eyes with the manager, "every time you treat someone like trash because of how they look, you're costing us millions. And more importantly, you're costing us our values." The silence was suffocating. By the end of that week, 3 staff members were terminated. 2 more were suspended and sent to mandatory cultural training. Malik issued a public statement, not to shame the staff, but to own the culture he allowed to fester. Then he did something unexpected. He hired the young woman who was turned away, the one with the backpack, to be part of a new Access and Dignity division, focused on customer experience across all locations. Her name was Amina. She had applied to work there 3 months ago, but never got a call back. Malik knew now that real leadership wasn't just about vision. It was about vigilance. And sometimes you have to step into shadows to see where your brand truly stands. He was laughed at, judged, dismissed. But when the truth came out, they learned who he really was. Underrated no more.